Yo dudes! Welcome to Mushrooms 3 Ways. Mushrooms are one of our favorite foods. They're like the perfect plant-based, natural, whole food source of meat. They're meaty, they're substantial, they're delicious, they absorb flavors, and we've got 3 cracking ways for how to use them. Okay, first step, we're gonna take a beautiful oyster mushroom. We're gonna bake these, so I'm gonna show you how to do an Asian style mushroom dish. So first step, we're gonna take our oyster mushrooms. So there's loads of different types of mushrooms. There's actually 6 times more mushrooms on the planet than there is actually plants, according to this thing called Google. But so there's so many different types of mushrooms. We're using oyster. It's very meaty, substantial. It's kind of like chicken nearly. So what we're gonna do is here we're pulling our oyster mushrooms and we're gonna bake it. We're gonna make a nice marinade to bake it in. So other veg we're gonna put in alongside that. I'm gonna put 1 red onion, mostly for color. It's also gonna caramelize beautifully. And then there's gonna be leeks that are gonna steam and end up succulent, delicious and magnificent. So obviously you could use any veg that you like or prefer to roast. This is gonna go in the oven for about 25 minutes and we're gonna make a delicious dressing to go with it too. So with leek, in lots of parts of the world, they only use the white part, and other parts of the world, they only use the green. That's in España. We're going to use both parts. There's often a lot of sediment in the middle of the green parts. Just make sure, chop it in half, and we're going to give it a good rinse. I like it chunky, huh? I love a good chunky leek. Okay, so now to make our dressing. So in on top of this, we've got a blender, a high-speed blender. I'm adding 3 cloves of garlic, juice of 1 lime. We've got a thumb size, like about a thumb size piece of ginger. I've left the skin on because it's organic. A lot of the minerals are in the skin. If you don't use organic, just peel it. I've got half a red chili. I left the seeds in because I wanted it a little bit spicy. I'm gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, just to add a little bit of sweetener. And I'm gonna go with 3 tablespoons of tamari. 1, 2, 3. And then on top of that, I'm going with 3 tablespoons of oil. So any type of olive oil or oil which you cook with. 3. And obviously, if you don't want to use oil and you want to make it lower in fat, just use water instead. So we blended our dressing just until it's lovely and smooth. If your blender is having a bit of difficulty blending it, just add a little bit more water so it gets up to the right degree of height. Or else pre-chop your garlic and ginger. So we're just going to get our hands in and make sure and massage it right the way through all the mushrooms. Particularly the mushrooms, you want to try to coat everything. Okay, great. We've preheated our oven to 200 degrees. We're going to bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Good. Okay, so the second way we're going to do our mushrooms is we're going to turn them into burgers. So we've got flat cap mushrooms here, breakfast ones. That's what they're also known as. You can also use portobello mushroom. So what I've done is I've literally going to take the stem out of each one of them. So I'm probably going to do 3 of them here. I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil to the pan because I do want a little bit of oil in this. Oh, generous serving. Yeah. And we're going to add our mushrooms down flat. Oh, wow. And obviously just be a little bit careful here. Remember a little too. And now we're going to show you a trick of how to, like, right now you'll see all the heat sources from the bottom of the pan. And you see the way this isn't quite touching the area to brown. We want to encourage more browning and more caramelization and more flavor development. So what we're going to take is we're going to take a pot, make sure the bottom side of it is clean, and we're just going to compact it down. And what this one is doing is it's going to draw more moisture out of the mushroom and intensify the flavor. The other thing it's going to do is it's going to enable more browning and more flavor development. Okay, so I've given these about 3 to 4 minutes on one side. I want to turn them around and I want to start just encouraging more browning. They smell fantastic, they really do. And there's a lot of moisture, mushrooms do carry a lot of moisture, so what we're trying to do is really to evaporate that moisture and encourage more flavor development, concentration of flavor. Okay, so we fried them down until they've started to caramelize in the top, and nearly all the moisture is reduced. They're soft, they're intense, they're decadent. Now it's time to infuse the flavor. So the big thing to note here is that once the pan is on top, you'll hear it sizzle as the water evaporates. Once that sizzle stops, it's time, they're done, they're ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna introduce 2 flavor agents here. We've got tamari. Tamari, as you know, goes fantastically well with mushrooms, and vino blanco, our dear friend white wine. Yeah. I'm gonna go in with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of tamari. And here we go with about 3 tablespoons of white wine. Don't worry, the white wine will evaporate, but it's just gonna impart a lot more wonderful flavor notes. Just make sure and turn them so they're actually, you're coating each side in all these flavor. Okay, so as soon as all the moisture evaporates, the wine and the tamari, they're done. So I've turned the heat off and we're gonna turn these into a delicious burger for you. Okay, so we toasted our buns. We've got 2 little buns. We're gonna make 2 burgers, 1 for each of us. Okay, lovely. Essential things with all burgers are the condiments. So we've got pestos, hummuses, and mayos.
So generous
vegan, of
serving
course.
of mayo on the base. Wow. Wow, they look amazing, don't they? Okay, last and final way we are going to cook mushrooms is we have a simple chestnut mushroom. We're going to chop it and just brown it on both sides in a little bit of garlic and oil.
Okay, so I've got a pan on a high heat. I've left all the flavour in this because we're actually doing this all together consecutively. But if you're doing it at home, you're just going to start with 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil.
What's really important is that all the mushrooms will touch the surface of the pan.
So just pop them one side down. This time I'm going to be quite systematic about it and just spread them out. You want to make sure and cover them, get them all face down. So literally when you're frying up mushrooms, you're going to leave them still without turning them for about a minute and a half. And then once you think they've been in there long enough, it's time to turn them. You see they're nice and goldeny. There's a nice bit of caramelization. We're going to add a little bit of garlic now just to infuse it.
And a good pinch of salt. The reason why we're putting these late into the pan is we don't want them burning. If garlic burns, it can go quite bitter. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to infuse the oil a little bit late into the game and just impart a little bit more flavour.
So once again, we'll leave them sit for about a minute and then they should be good to go. Okay, so I've fried them down until they're done. I've knocked the heat off now. Now it's time to make up our sambos.
So I've got some of our sweet beet hummus. I'm just putting on the base. It just adds a lovely, colourful, you're getting that sweet, earthy note.
But obviously you could use any kind of pesto or hummus or whatnot or condiment. This is just an idea of how we typically use our sandwiches or mushrooms. So we're gonna layer on some sliced avocado. Okay, now it's time to add our delights on top.
Try to get a little bit of that garlic too. I'm going to finish them off with a little few sprigs at a time.
So these are going to be flavour bombs and sambos. Sambo's what we call them, aka a sandwich. This is just an open top sandwich.
Okay, last and final dish is ready. It's been in the oven about 25 minutes. Our Asian style leek and mushrooms. So I'll pop it down there. So you'll see the leek has become quite soft and succulent. There's still a little bit of juice ready. Like if I try those mushrooms, you see the way they've kind of grizzled around the outside, there's a little bit of char. Oh my God.
It's a taste sensation. It's delicious, it's decadent, it's spicy, it's sweet, it's yummy. Really is good, isn't it?
The leeks are.
Tastes like I'm in Thailand. Very, very tasty. Okay, so there's 3 ways we've done mushrooms. They're really fantastic. Mushrooms are absolutely one of our favourite vegetables.
Let us know which one you'd prefer, whether it be the little toasty, whether it be the burger, whether it be the simple Asian style oyster mushrooms.
I love them all. It's hard to pick one of my favourite ways.
I'm gonna go for this.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, let us know which one you would like. And
Here we go.
excuse me.
Thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.